And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Monday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And for the Spurs, Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Here's Wembanyama. Boy, he just disappeared against Dallas when they needed him the most.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Now here's Van Vliet. Over Jones. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Thompson against Jones. Pass to Sochan. Vassell outside. Sinks the triple.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He told me that Sengun won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thanks, David. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sochan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sochan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses. Yeah, with how physical a game Sochan plays, you'd expect him to be at the stripe more.
And the second free throw, good. And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
5 on the clock. Van Vliet way outside. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Vassell against Green. No good on the 3. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Thompson. Another miss by Houston.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
And Jones has it in the corner. Johnson outside from downtown. It's rebounded by Sengun.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Sengun with a screen on Johnson. Brooks misses.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Thompson. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Green. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Castle's checked in for Johnson. And he can't hit the second.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Here's Sohan. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. First in blocks, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Rockets trail by 7. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Inside, and stolen by Vassell. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Nailed from three-point land. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Castle misses. Rockets trail by 7. Thompson with it. Jones covering. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. For the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Unloads from 13. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, DA. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. And the Rockets with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Brooks And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And that one falls for Brooks. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Brooks. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Castle. There's the pick. Here's Bassett, covered by Smith. Basket counts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Payne. Outside, Green. Shot from the wing. Count it.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
Here's Castle. 12 points his last outing. From beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Well, you have to give the defense credit for making things hard on them, but they just looked out of sync offensively.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Johnson for 3. Drills it from outside. And the Spurs lead by 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. He's off on that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
They've got Castle, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second row. Here's Castle. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Payne with it. Launches it. And it's Mamu Kalashvili with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Castle. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
Here's Houston now. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Whitmore. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Here's Mamu Kalashvili. Still scoreless. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Castle misses.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Payne looking around. Makes it off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Castle, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Castle's got 6.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Payne can't hit.
Wow, missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Champagnie passes to Bassi. Here's Castle. He takes it, and it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Whitmore. And here is Şengün. Smith wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And the basket by Castle.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Screen by Şengün. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Over Payne. Castle misses. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 9-point game. Pass to Whitmore. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. Another miss by Houston.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili, covered by Smith. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Castle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, Castle showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Timeout Spurs.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Payne.
What's up?
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And he makes the first. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so Sochan nails both of them. Rockets trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Smith finds Brooks to end the run. Johnson with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Sochan. San Antonio again missing. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Brooks right side. Buries it from three-point range. Brooks has got 12 in the game.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Here's Jones, and Jones slams it home.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Van Vliet, following the bucket by the Spurs. Brooks outside. Again, the miss by Brooks.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A nice shot by Sochan.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us, perfect. Sochan, the pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Johnson for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Brooks with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Smith kicks to Brooks. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
It's tipped. And Vliet on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Jones looking for an opening. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's San Antonio. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
When I look at San Antonio, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Houston Rockets.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Rockets trail by 12. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center position.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Johnson with it, picked up by Thompson. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. They get it back. Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass to Şengün. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
He misses the free throw. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Wembanyama down low. Şengün covering. Jones the pass to Sochan. Misses the three. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 13. Thompson misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Green against Vassell. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet looking around. And stolen by Wembanyama. Johnson attacking.
Well, Johnson embraces the potential for contact on the drive. He wants to earn that foul call.
For San Antonio, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The first one falls.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets trail by 15. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets fourth.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Brooks with the bounce pass. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 10.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Johnson surveying the floor. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's a great sign that Johnson's making threes. That really helps his team.
Şengün against Wembanyama. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Van Vliet. There's Green with the three. Houston with the new 14. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
The Rockets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
At the line for one.
One shot.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 14-point game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Charles Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Jones. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in. And here's Green outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, number 30, Julian Champagnie.
San Antonio leading by 11. Now Vassell launches a three. Massey, the pass to Champagnie. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Pass to Green. Thompson, a screen on Vassell. Clock at 4. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Got a piece of it. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Spurs have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Castle. Offline with his three. Rockets trail by 11. Green deciding where to go with it. For 3, Van Vliet. As he pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Castle misses. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now Eason. Van Vliet wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Vassell. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Takes it inside. Knocks down the 10-footer. Vassell's got his second basket.
Well, sometimes you forget how long and quick Vassell is. A lethal combination on the drive.
Pass to Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
At the line for the Rockets, Alperen Şengün. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the Rockets. Payne comes in for Fred VanVleet. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Spurs passing it around. Here's Castle. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Green kicks to Payne. For 3. It's not going to go for him. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's San Antonio in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making stops, gain rebound, and keep the pace on offense.
No surprise moments ago in that little talk that Greg Popovich gave his team in pushing his troops, sensing an open opportunity to break this thing wide open.
And he's a guy who will never settle. And for good reason. He knows that any dip in momentum can shift the course of a game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Castle, and it's Champagnie in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. And the basket by Castle.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
Pass to Şengün. A rebound by the Spurs. Bassey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. 3-pointer on the way. Castle misses. Rockets trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Payne gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Wesley. Here's Bassett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Champagnie. It's stolen by Eason. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Hits the 3-point bomb. Whitmore's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Bassey, the pass to Champagny. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Houston making some changes. Connect, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Payne. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. VanVleet kicks to Şengün.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on court.
And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 10. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, VanVleet. Not going to go that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Sohan. Another shot. Here's Wembanyama. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Şengün. Back to VanVleet. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Over Jones. VanVleet can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 12. Steps back. Here's Castle. Vassell outside. Eason grabs the board.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's VanVleet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Them one on Castle. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger guys and win. Fred VanVleet is that player. He can outsmart guys who have, on paper, the advantage.
Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. The Rockets also changing it up. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Connect. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
San Antonio leading by 13. Now here's Jones. Shoots over Van Vliet, and it falls over the rim and in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Van Vliet outside.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for San Antonio.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. From 7. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Rockets trail by 13. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. Screen by Şengün. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Count that bucket. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Outside, Jones. Vassell outside. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Pass to Sochan. Spurs passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet against Jones. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here are the Spurs. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Şengün against Jones. Back to Wembanyama. Tries from 10. Kicks it out to Jones. Drains the three-pointer.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
From deep, Green. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.